radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
Hey faves, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Virgo. For your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, wherever you have the Virgo placement in your chart, you can apply this to. Before we get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below for your protection. That's the only place you can get a private reading from me. Also, check out my free radio show every other Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern. It is live, it is super fun, and playbacks are below. We pull cards, we listen to music, it's a vibe. Like this video, please, subscribe to my channel, and we're just gonna get into it, Virgo. See what's going on for you guys. Okay. You guys got a lot of powerful deities in this deck. First of all, we got Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy, move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. So there's a lot of distractions around you right now, Virgo. A lot of distractions, or not even distractions in the sense that there are things that are trying to distract you, but there are a lot of things that you could get into right now. And the universe is telling you to you know, kind of you know, harness your focus to specifically where you want it to go at this time. Decide what it is exactly that you're creating, what it is you're going to focus on, whatever it is you're going to manifest, and just kind of really hone it in. We have Freya with phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are released and revealed. So wow, tapping into that energy, you guys can see things clearly. You guys have a laser focus right now. Laser focus, you're really focused on something. I feel like you guys are about to attack something, but not in a negative way. We have Odin with psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See the truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. So yeah, like I said, a lot of very powerful energy. I don't even know how to describe this. Like, I get a lot of powerful energy here, you guys. Like, you can see things crystal clear. And I don't even feel like this has to do with a person. This 100% has to do with you, where you want to be and what you want to do. Hilaron. Divine healing, honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. And you can't support others if you're running on Virgo. This is such an interesting message. I'm like, how is this unfolding? Where is this going? Because there's healing that is happening here, but at the same time, you guys are hyper focused on something else. It's almost like the time has come for you to do something, but you also need to heal at the same time. And then we have Kali Ma with facing fear. This one says, major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So you have the ability to see a lot of success right now, Virgo. You have the ability to conquer, really conquer. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. What is going on with Virgo? What is going on with Virgo? I just heard an opportunity. Just heard opportunity. Wow. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Empress in reverse and the Four of Cups in reverse. This is opening a door back, prying a door open with your bare hands, Virgo. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Empress in reverse. There was an opportunity that came to you a while ago, or an idea that came to you a while ago, and you either saw someone else fulfill your idea, or the time has just passed for you to be able to take that opportunity. But you're not taking no for an answer with this Four of Cups in reverse. You're not accepting the way things are, the way things have happened. You're saying, I'm going to fix the situation, or I'm going to be active in the situation. And no, that's not a no. It could never be a no. This is an opportunity that was presented to me, and I'm taking it now. So there's no, like, you guys are not accepting like the whole concept that you're late for something. You're like, no, I'm not late for something. It was presented to me, so it's mine, and I'm gonna go get it. Wow. Oh my Lord. Child, hopefully this don't have nothing to do with a relationship, because you about to take someone's person. Let's see how this unfolds. You're not taking no for an answer. You're not giving up on something though. And it's crazy because yeah, that misalignment with the Empress in reverse. It's like there was an opportunity, but you didn't take it. And that's something that I'm personally learning as well, Virgo. You can go in and out of alignment, especially if you're manifesting something to do with a relationship or a person, because, you know, as that person continues to grow, it's like, okay, you guys can be working, and then all of a sudden you cross paths. There's this opportunity where you're in alignment. If you don't take it, they're going to continue to go at some point, you know? So then if you're still here, stuck in that energy, feeling like, okay, this opportunity will be here forever, you know, you're actually out of alignment now, because they've continued to grow and expand. Energy is always moving. So you can be in alignment with something and then get out of alignment with something and then come back into alignment with something. And it's just like, when are you going to take this? When are you going to take the opportunity you have? We have the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Death card. So some of you aren't making a plan or haven't decided that you're going to necessarily go for this opportunity anymore, but you are sitting with feeling guilty that you didn't take it at some point. Some of you guys are questioning, like, is the door really completely closed on that? How about you go and see? And if, you know, if the door is closed, how about you see if you can, you know, open it up here? The universe is reminding you of this situation, of this person, of this opportunity as a hint that you can still take it. You can put yourself in alignment with it real quick. There's just like the recipe for the perfect circumstances for you to hurry up and have like a huge, what do I want to say? Like, it's hard to explain this in words. A huge, you know, like breakthrough, so that you can become back in alignment with this, even though you're out of alignment with it now. But that's all I'm getting here. It's not like the universe is giving you a bunch of, because like I said, I was like, wow, you guys have a lot of strong, you know, energy here from the from these cards. So I'm like, wow, this is typically pretty tough energy. And so these aren't like, you know, energies that are going to baby you. These aren't energies that are going to be super, super assuring to you. You do have to take that opportunity, and it's going to be less assuring than it was before, because now it's like, yeah, the truth of the situation is you are going to have to work really hard for it if you want it now. But you can have it 100%. But you have to now, you know, tap into your own faith that you can have it, that you can get in alignment with it. You have to surrender to your own power and believe that you're powerful enough to do this. And that's why the divine healing was important before, because if you hadn't healed from the situation, that's just going to be a really tough combination to work with. You're not, man, it's going to be really hard. You can still do that. You know, you can still do that. You can still have this, but that's coming from me. That's not coming from the energies around you. So the only like light here, I feel like, is this read, to be honest. Like, I feel like this is the only thing kind of reassuring you that you can do what it is that you want, because the energies around you are being very stern. Your guides, whenever you're trying to reach out to them, you know, when you go to them and you're like, can you please help me? They're just not, they're like, you know, it is what it is. Are you going to get up and just, you know, do what you need to do? Because you're not getting the signs and signals you're asking for. Like, there's a very tough crowd you're working with right now, but they're very powerful, but they're just not with the babying. Okay, let's see. Oh. Yeah, this is definitely an energy of conquering your fears. We got the Three of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So saying, even though this is painful, I'm going to push through it, I'm going to work through it, and I'm going to get what I deserve, what I desire out of this situation. Let me see what this feels like. For some of you, this does feel like a partner. For some of you, this feels like a project, like starting your own business, like starting your own... This feels like something that you would really have to do alone, and that's why it's so kind of scary, because it's not like working under a manager where they tell you what you need to do and you have all this direction. This is like, ooh, or I'm tapping into the energy of someone who's graduating, or someone who's about to have their degree, and they're really worried about if they'll find a job, really worried about if they'll secure a certain position, or they're getting out of like high school and they're like, okay, should I go to college? Should I not go to college? And the universe has already given you an opportunity, like a different route. The universe had already given you a different route, but you didn't take it because you like listened to everything that could go wrong. So now you're like, is that opportunity still there? And I just feel your guides being very quiet about it, because it's like, you know, it's there. We're not going to keep convincing you that this is a good thing to do. You had a chance to do it. We presented you with the information. You're going to choose to do it or not. Like, it's such a harsh energy. My Cancer self cannot take this. I'm glad my guides like baby me somewhat. Sometimes they don't, but Lord, this energy is a lot. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Wands here. So yeah, Nine of Wands is definitely an inner knowing, but at this point, the only thing keeping you from this opportunity is your desire. That's the only thing. Do you want it enough? If you don't, you won't fight for it. Knight of Swords in reverse. If you do, you'll tap into your inner power, Nine of Wands, and you're going to make it happen. And that's just period. And that's just where we're at. All right, let's see what else we get. We have deception and you deserve love. Ooh. At the bottom of deception, it says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. At the bottom of you deserve love, it says you are lovable. So some of you are trying to find strength to leave a situation because there was an opportunity with someone that, you know, was maybe a little nicer or maybe a little bit more fitting, and you feel like you've lost that opportunity because they're not showing you attention anymore, or maybe they seem to be involved with someone else. And the universe is like, I'm not going to tell you to break up a relationship, but like, what are you going to do? It's up to you. Like, life is all about choices, and they're kind of leaving you with that choice. They're not going to tell you, oh yeah, go do that, because you already had the opportunity. But if you choose to do that, you could do that. Like, and that's just kind of where it is. But regardless, with this deception energy, that's definitely the energy of you guys, you know, feeling like something isn't at your disposal anymore, feeling like you can't have something anymore when you can. We have children, heart-to-heart conversations, and make the effort. Your love life is being affected by children. Honestly, I feel like this is your inner child that maybe needed some healing, that is still afraid to speak up for yourself, afraid to say, no, I want this. You know, maybe as a child, you were kind of like your opinion didn't matter, or you were just used to being guided. And now you're wanting to start your own business, but you're still, you know, fighting with that inner child that's used to kind of taking orders and not asking for too much and just doing what you're told. And the universe is like, you have the tools now to fight up against that energy, but you're not fighting, Virgo. Either that, or you're giving up, or you're second guessing too much, and we're just over it. Like, your guides are like just over it at this point, because you're working, and your guides change depending on what you're doing in your life. With something like starting your own business, it's so inconsistent. It's very hard to track how much you'll be making. It can be very, very scary, and it's hard. And babying will not help. It just won't. You know, you have to have the confidence that you can do it. You have to. So your guides that you're working with right now, because what you're trying to, you know, channel into your life is so powerful. Your guides are very powerful guides, very powerful, you know, beings and deities. So it's like, they're not the same guys you had, you know, as a child, the ones that would comfort you and, you know, kind of make a miracle happen when you really needed it, or be really nice and warm and dependable in the sense that you knew that they would always be there to hold you when you needed it. These are guides that are, you know, like, and they're, whew, I don't even know how to describe that. They're really tough. So they're not as easy on you. So it's an energy you're not used to, Virgo. Heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. So some of you, it's a matter of having a conversation with someone, maybe that you don't want to bother. Maybe you have a connection, but you don't want to bother that person. Like, don't come to, you know, them meekly at this time. Come to them with confidence. A bunch of cards just dropped. I'm trying to get them, but they're way on the other side. Got them. Okay, we got the Queen of Fire and the King of Fire. Wow, we got a true pair on the board here. So you're a passionate, loving person, and you're wanting a passionate, loving experience with someone. And if someone isn't able to give that to you, like whether it's, you know, someone wearing a false mask who kind of told you they'd be able to do something, but now they're the opposite of who they said they were, you know, you got to cut those cords. Or if this is an energy of you wanting more for yourself, you wanting someone who's more in alignment with you, screw whatever they got going on now and do what's best for you. We also got the Six of Cups or the Six of Water in the World card. So here's the King and Queen of Fire. Queen, brilliant, talented, independent, and controlling. There's nothing that you can't do. Believe in yourself. Never underestimate the ability to make your dreams come true. That's literally what this whole spread has been, you know, talking about. The need for balance between career and personal life. And then the King of Fire, motivational, inspiring, theatrical, and ambitious. Yeah, and that's what I felt before. Like, for those of you who had made a connection with someone, even though you're already involved with someone, or for those of you who made a connection but didn't pursue it out of, you know, fear, out of wanting to have them take the lead, this person, they're very, like, maybe animated, or their energy, like, it's very alluring. It's very, you know, it makes you want to get closer to them. Take a leadership role, step into the spotlight, public speaking, keep your eyes on the big picture, communicate your vision, don't be sensitive to criticism, is what it says at the bottom of that card. And to some degree, you are going to have to take that advice, because if you're sensitive to criticism right now, because you're used to your guides being like really kind of soft with you, and now it's seeming like nothing is working out, or like when you ask for a message, you're not getting it, it's because you already know the message within, or you've already been given the message. These guides you're working with, they don't repeat themselves. They don't say what you didn't hear them the first time, they're not going to say it twice. Like, you know, you already know the answer. And they're not very motivational. They're just very matter of fact. Like, if you're ready to do this, we can do this. We're going to pull all of our powers together and we're going to make it happen. But that's what we do. We're not the love and light. Like, it's such a harsh energy, but honestly, I love this energy. We need this energy. We need this energy just as equally as we need, you know, the comforting moments. Because sometimes, like I said, like, especially if you're trying to start your own business, like, that's not, you're gonna be very uncomfortable. So you don't want your guides to enable you and make you feel like there's this safety net when there isn't. You have to have that confidence. The World card, a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment, spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want, be proud of yourself. Beautiful. Six of Water, children or childhood, no freaking way. Revisiting old dreams or plans, embracing your inner child, the return of people or romances of the past. And then it says romanticizing how things used to be. So yeah, some of you guys are super uncomfortable with the way things are now, and you're romanticizing how things were at the same time while wanting a new future. And it's like, you got to decide what it is that you want. We have lead your metamorphosis and creator alchemy. Oh, that's so crazy. We literally got divine alchemy with amethyst. So there's a lot of creation energy you're being called to tap into, and it's not easy at this time. Lead your metamorphosis. You want change, you have to take the lead on it. Wow, this is a very, very tough spread. I absolutely love this spread though. I really do. It feels so real. And you know, for those who clicked off on this message, maybe they got what they wanted, or maybe what they needed, or maybe they're not ready for the message. But for those of you who can still hear my voice right now, drop some black hearts down below, because you guys, you are really open to these messages, and you are the person who was really meant to hear this. And there is so much waiting for you, but it's very powerful energy, Virgo, so it's very different. But I'm telling you, this is so, so good. You're not being reassured at this time. You're not being given a warm hug, but you're being called to tap into your power, and you have the ability to break through like all of these other signs out here right now. So I would definitely take that opportunity. That was your message. Check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Also check out my completely free live radio show every other Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern, and playbacks are on the app below. It's super fun, you guys. We pull cards, we listen to music. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. I love you, Virgo. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.